life finds a way. Hello and welcome to another episode of Whiskey Business, the only YouTube channel that tells you exactly how drunk you have to be to see a movie. I'm Josh.
And I'm Mike.
And we are here to talk about life. Not like a in general, like what is life?
Yeah, not like a what is the meaning of life and what am I doing here?
No, we're talking about the movie Life. Starring Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, and an alien who wants to kill them.
We're looking at the first proof of life beyond Earth. Lowering oxygen, more carbon dioxide. That's beautiful.
Life tells a story of a group of astronauts on the International Space Station who are observing a soil sample they found from Mars. Mm-hmm. Turns out there's a life form in some of the dirt. Turns out that life form is kind of an asshole. And he wants to kill everyone because he's an alien and that's what they do. This movie is full of talent. There's so many good actors in here. Everyone's given a good performance.
Yeah.
There is great cinematography. The movie starts out with maybe like a 5-6 minute long take shot of the camera panning through the space station as everyone's floating around, as the camera's moving, showing everyone's job as Ryan Reynolds is trying to catch a satellite, and it's all one take.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they did it. The problems start after the beginning of the movie because they get this life form on board. They're giving it sugar and gas and all this stuff to try to let it grow. It's a very slow process of them growing this organism to try to figure out what it is. But the problem is that the trailers have showed this thing grows up and snaps this dude's fingers in half.
Yeah.
So you spend the first 30 minutes waiting like, okay, well, I know this thing is going to turn out to be a dick.
Right.
So you guys can all talk about how important this is for civilization, how you can cure cancer with it, but like, I know it's gonna fuck your hand up.
Maybe if you left out the whole like hand snapping scene out of the trailer, just have people more or less like running and fearing for their lives and showing like the fear in their eyes than actually like them going through torture, it might have paid off a little bit better because then you're going in going like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. I wonder how they're going to get away. I wonder what kind of pain they're actually going to go into besides actually seeing the pain happen right in the trailer.
Yeah. The story in this movie, it's not incredible.
No.
It's clever, there's some good moments, it's a good idea, but mostly it's like you can predict everything is happening.
Yeah.
And it's kind of disappointing because there's so much work into this movie. I can tell like this wasn't easy to shoot, for sure. There's a lot of work going into it, but it ends up trying to copy Alien and it doesn't do as good of a job.
Yeah.
Because the Alien, it's like a starfish for most of the movie. It starts out like a starfish and slowly evolves like a bigger starfish and then like a even bigger starfish, like a semi-face. It lacks originality in terms of storytelling. It's not terrible, but it's not elevating above normal horror movies. It's just kind of a horror movie in space.
Yeah. The actors and actresses did an amazing job and they got a very talented cast to be in this movie. But the problem is it's just way too predictable. I mean, of course the communications comms go out. Of course, like the air starts to go out. It's like, it's the stuff that we've seen over and over and over again. Yeah. Like, you gotta have something more, something better than that.
Oh no, the alien's bleeding the oxygen out of the fucking space station. Of course he would do that because that's what aliens do for some goddamn reason. I would give this movie a drunk. It's not terrible, it's not amazing, it's just middle of the road, standard. If you saw the trailer of an alien that breaks loose on a space station, you can fill in the rest of the blanks. You can figure out what the fuck happens. It's not that original. If you like horror movies, check it out. It's not that big of a deal, but if you don't like horror movies, you're not missing much.
So for my review, I'm also going with drunk. I mean, the movie is okay, but that's all I can really give it. It's just okay. It wasn't until like the alien actually developed a face, which made it more, you know, kind of intimidating.
Because half the movie he's like a starfish octopus.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like,
And
whatever.
I mean, he's like attacking and killing people, but at the same time, like, how intimidating is a starfish?
We won't survive re-entry.
But it could.
Good night. Noises everywhere.
Cheers until next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and if you're an alien, don't follow us on the space station because I don't want to fuck with you. You're fucked up.
And if you're collecting samples from Mars and growing aliens in a space station, don't do that. Not a good idea.